Hey, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bonjour, ça va? It's me, the Lost Canuck, and we're here in the BBQ Barn today. And today is Mod Day. And I don't know if you saw, but I had a couple of strange looking stainless steel brackets in my hands. Well, my friend Mike Huber from Huber Products sold me a couple of these stainless brackets. And what they are for your front shelf on your Lone Star Grillz, either the cabinet or in this case my 42-inch pellet smoker. So we're kind of doing what I feel is an essential mod on the 42-inch pellet smoker. Maybe someday Lone Star will offer this, but right now Mike Huber's the only game in town to get these kind of different brackets. And I'll go into details on that in a second. But hey, first, let's roll that intro. Okay, so you're probably wondering, Lost Canuck, why do I have to do this? Well, first of all, you don't have to, okay? The front shelf brackets on the Lone Star that it comes with are just fine. What Mike has done, and a lot of users have requested, is it's a similar, now first of all, it's stainless, and it drops this drops a little lower, so there's a little more room here, so that's number one. So it lowers the shelf slightly. Now, by doing that, you're going to say, hey, if the shelf's even lower, how the heck am I going to get to my burn pot? Well, that's the beauty about this thing. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a special slot here in the top of it, okay? So what that's for is when we're done, we'll be able to pull the shelf vertical and then get to your pot. So first of all, let's take off the old shelf, and then it'll become more clear as we move along here, okay? And just so you know, I did finish my free bowl of soup that I did get with the hat.
This is the worst looking hat I ever saw. Well, you buy a hat like this, I'll bet you get a free bowl of soup, huh? Oh, it looks good on you, though.
Okay, so enough of the silliness for a weekend. Let's get busy and get these things on. So, tools required. Tools required. So you're going to need a 9/16 wrench and maybe a 9/16 socket. Now to get the shelf, you're going to have to take this shelf off because you're going to have to put it into the new bracket. I got myself a little crescent wrench here that'll fit between the existing bracket and the nut like that. So I'm going to get a chair and we'll get busy here so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. All right, so I've zoomed in a little closer so you can see what's going on. Set your crescent wrench first to the bolt size, which is about there. And then take your, everything's 9/16. Okay? Okay, so now that's just there to hold it. So take your wrench and we'll just take this out. It's tight, that's for sure. I think she broke loose. Yeah. Okay, I can get the rest out by hand on this one. I'm going to do the other side. Do the exact same thing here. Get the other side in there. There. Break this free. So they're broke. They're broke free, not broken. We'll just take this off. Do this side first. Okay, that was kind of exciting. Now, got a socket and a regular wrench. So what we're going to do is pull this off. Well, that was actually a lot looser than the shelf. So I can get this one by hand. you can do everything by hand after everything breaks free. Keep your hardware because it is stainless. And it does fit properly again. You know what? I'm going to clean behind there before it gets sealed in for death eventually, so hang on. Okay, we're back, and I did clean off. Now look, Lost Canuck almost made a big boo-boo. This is the left bracket, and don't make the same mistake I did. Okay, here's the right-hand bracket. Now, obviously you're saying I'll never make that mistake, but you know what? I've made plenty of mistakes in my life. Get that on. Just hand tighten it for now. Get that over the hole. What I like about these brackets is they're made out of 304 stainless, so they're never going to rust up on you. It's just kind of nice, even if you chip them or ding them or whatever. I like that. And if you haven't seen Chris's new pit in stainless steel, check it out on the website. It's a thing of beauty, let me tell you. Okay, we're going to tighten these, just hand tight, because you don't want to strip nothing. Okay, one bracket done. I'm going to do the other one. Oops. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Oh, this one just pops right off. Okay, let me clean some of the gunk under there. Don't cross-thread your bolts. That'd be bad. Okay, brackets on. Zoom back out. Let's get our stainless shelf lined up. Okay, so I'm going to do one side at a time. So tighten by hand this. So your pin is ready on the one side. Like that. There you go. And then this side, which you unscrewed, put it back on here. Screw this back in. It's like so. And I'll show you how this works. Done our mod. Look at that. Let's see if it works. First of all, let's see if you can fold it out. Whoa. Okay, it's a lot lower. There's a lot more room here. You can set, okay, actually, okay, like I said, I'm a short guy. I could never, this shelf, it's actually, it looks like it's a little further out. So, let's see if I can, oh yeah, I can still get to this. Okay, so this is it's got more room this way. Let's see the magic here. See if it really, look at that. It does. Holds it vertically now. Now, I can get in under here, no problem, and pull my pot out, and I don't have to go around the back. So that's the magic of this bracket. Okay, well that's the end of the mod video. Like I said, I'll put a link for the Huber Products brackets down below. I think they cost me 75 bucks for the pair. They're made out of 304 stainless steel. I would say they're probably 12 gauge steel, looking like. So they work for me just fine. And I'll do one more quick demo. Up, down, and pull it ahead. Now it's not going to fall down. It's not falling into your pit. It's not going ahead. Okay. Now I can get to everything down low. And then again, the old Lost Canuck can do this. Anybody can. And now I see how dirty everything is, so maybe I should do a deep clean again. It's spring, it's about time. Anyways, okay, so we're at the end of the video. Thanks to my returning subscribers for watching. You're my core audience. Thank you very much. You guys, I don't know if I can always say this, but I appreciate you more than you even know. For all my new viewers, that haven't seen any of my Lone Star videos, got a ton of them. Check out some of my content. I'll put a playlist, well, it's probably over on this side of my head. I'll put a playlist up so you can see that. I've done all kinds of mods. I put my bumpers on here, bumpers on the back of this, different bucket, just things like that. Okay, so I've done other mods in the past. I've just done this shelf mod. Got lots of cooking videos on it. Love my Lone Star Grillz 42-inch pellet. As far as pellet smokers go, this one is the smokiest one out on the market. It creates the most smoke. Some of you guys ask, hey, does it does it taste the same as a stick burner? Well, no. No pellet smoker on this planet that I know of will. But it comes close when you use other supplements like the Huber split basket. I didn't show you that, but he's got a split. So if you use that, it's close. Wood chips you can mix in with the pellets 50-50. It's close. They taste about the same between the split basket and the chips is what I found. All depends on what floats your boat. What else? So there you have it. Now, don't forget, I also have an Instagram page, and I'd really appreciate it if you followed me over on Instagram. I'll put the QR code up over here. I have a little over 1,000 followers now. Thank you very much for following me. I post a little different content on there from time to time, so check that out. Again, I didn't show you anything that I'm using in the Lost Canuck store, but I do have an affiliate link store down below if you're interested in extra supplies, thermometers, that kind of stuff. Stuff that I use and actually I like. It's down there. All right, and then don't forget my final words on every video: be kind to each other. It really matters. Kindness, look, it goes a long ways, okay? Things are really crazy out in the world right now. So don't forget, be kind. You don't know what other people are going through, what happened to them that day. Just try and be kind. I know it's hard. Just try it out. All right. Take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye.